Our model speaker, her name is Linda Tabucci-Avalos. The title of the speech, what is the university telling you? Linda Tabucci. What is the universe telling you?
Life can change in a split second. And it's too short to live an unhappy one. So my question to you, fellow Toastmasters, honored dignitaries and guests, is how precious is your time, your life, that you will make a conscious effort to create a magnificent one. You see, we receive messages daily from the universe, from God, from nature, from our bodies, our intuition, songs on the radio, TV stations, friends, family, articles we read, Facebook, Twitter. And it's our job to pay attention. You see, we're here to learn. We're here to grow, have life lessons. And when we grow and receive these messages, it's to let us know, hey, you're on the right track, or let's get back on track. And sometimes we pay attention, and sometimes we don't. A few years ago, I had a clear message. I was leaving my house, and I saw a vision in my mind of my place on fire. Flames the whole 9 yards. And I was thinking, it was just my imagination running away with me. And you would think that I would turn around, go back upstairs, and blow out the candle that I had left lit in my room. But I didn't. You see, I received a message. And we have options when we receive messages, guidance. One of them is to do nothing. Which is what I did. Then I got another message later on, about an hour later, on my phone, telling me, firefighters at your place, time to go. That was a clear message. And that brings me to the second option. You can choose to wait and let life move you. Because life will come knocking on your door. Yes, it will. It will come knocking on your door. And you may be ready, you may not be ready. But it's coming. Different lessons. Or, third option, is you can choose to take the first step. I have a client of mine who I recently spoke to, and she said to me, I decided to write my book. It's been a long time coming, and it's time to write my book. All right. A week later, I spoke to her again, and she said, you know what? This is amazing. The minute that I decided to write my book, I found out that a connection that I had for 10 years finally came to surface because I chose to write my book. Turns out, her doctor's brother just sent in a book to be published and can help her along the way. We receive messages, you know what, you're driving, you forgot something at home, you're halfway down the driveway, you're halfway down the block. I want to go back, I'm running late. And that could prevent you from being in an accident. Or go back and see your phone sitting next to something that you forgot. It was a message. Or you got the message of, maybe you saw a TV commercial About tires. Oh, I should check my tires. The air pressure. What happened? You forgot? You didn't pay attention? Ah, I just got these tires. They're fine. Then on your way to your destination, you get a flat tire. You think of someone. They call you. That's a message. So we're constantly receiving guidance to keep us on track. Or just say, hey, you know what? You're on the right path. It's interesting how we decide to not pay attention and how we do pay attention. A survey done in 2006 by PR Week states that about 62% of CEOs make their business decisions based on their gut feelings. Remember, when you're not growing, Colossians chapter 1, verses 3 through 12 says, when you're not growing, you're dying. My question to you is, how precious is your time? How precious is your life that you will make a conscious effort to create a magnificent life? Mr. Toastmaster.
When you contestants take a move. What's the universe? That was a fascinating presentation. Why? You're a member of
Yes, I am a member of Long Beach Livewires. I have been a Toastmaster for 9 months now. Woo!
fascinating topic. What gave you the idea?
What gave me the idea for this topic was I was finishing my CC manual and I needed to write an Inspire Audience, project number 10. And I am constantly thinking of how can I inspire your audience? With my particular business, I give workshops often, or I should say I need to do more often. And so this is what I feel comfortable and what I'm passionate about.
Now you mentioned your business.
My business is called Creating Angelic Experiences. And what I do is I communicate with one's angels and my angels, my angels. And so it's kind of like when you go to a psychic and you ask questions, or I can't tell you when you're going to get married, how many kids you're going to have. Not my thing. It's when you need clarity, when you need guidance, if you're stuck in life, you're not sure how to move forward. And I connect with your angels, give you messages, love, positive. I don't deal with negative energy. I enjoy traveling very much, like those posters that are falling down. I do enjoy traveling very much. Well, I have only been outside of this country. I'm Mexican American, so I've been there about 10. And Italy, I've been to Italy once, and I don't have a plan yet, but I would love to return and visit different cities, and perhaps the same cities I did already.
Fascinating about Italy. It's the robust, modern urban environment. Ancient
I was able to, my last 2 days were spent in Rome, and I was able to travel to the Colosseum, I was able to see the Vatican, and of course, in Florence, I did go to Florence, and I saw many museums there. And of course, the woman I saw, the Statue of David, yeah, so that was nice. I have a very good friend of mine. She does tours yearly to Italy, and this was her first tour. So luckily this time it was just 4 of us, and 2 of them were my friends. So it's like a friend tour.
Did you know who were?
Molto bene.
I recall, we went on a tour, now what struck me was, they were all fitted together as
I have traveled with Tenochtitlan, yes, with the Aztec pyramids. They're very interesting. I was young at the time, so I don't think I had the value that I would take away if I visited now. I did notice that the stairs, I did only travel as far up to the Pyramid of the Sun. So the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon, and other ones as well, but I only went up to the Pyramid of the Sun. And I noticed that the stairs are seriously like this wide. And they're high, they're steep, so you're like leaning forward to make sure you're not falling back.
It's like a 45-degree angle.
Yes.
I was 19 at the time, I was worn out. If you go to school, it gives you the joy of school while you're at
Italy. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a little secret about Italians and their food. They're very, very, obviously very big on their food. And they have big rules, like cappuccinos. If you're from Italy and you're Italian, you will never drink a cappuccino after the AM. And if you go to a non-touristic city in Italy, they will not serve it to you. They will not. They'll look at you like crazy, like you want milk after AM. And they're very big on their food. I would strongly suggest, if you ever travel there, to ask the locals where they eat. Because the touristic places, they just give you like, it's not that great.
How would you characterize yourself? I say you know people. What do you call yourself? Are you
Well, my title is Angel Therapy Practitioner. I studied under Doreen Virtue. She's world-renowned author and coach and all that, speaker. And I'm also a medium. So where I love to give workshops. My passion is to one day speak in front of audiences for young girls and help empower them to realize that the life that they've seen is not the life that they choose to live. They can accomplish their dreams.
We certainly appreciate you demonstrating your gifts today by giving your speech.